Good afternoon, petal flowers. It's Wednesday the 17th of April, so a long awaited a little update on my she shed. As you can see behind me, guys, we'll start with this. This here, if you remember rightly, I had a mirror out in the garden last year with a backing, a wooden backing and mosaic tiles all the way around. Well, come the winter, I kept forgetting. Every time I went out to do something in the garden, I said I need to take that in for the winter. And I kept forgetting. So in the spring there, I went out to get it and all the mosaics had fell off and the wood was rotten. So instead of throwing the mirror away, I thought I will put it inside the she shed because I have not got a wee window at the back. Wait a minute to see if I can see it properly. I haven't got a window at the back, so I thought I'll bring it in here and it opens the place up a good bit. The thing is, see when I was putting it in, obviously you glue the back of it and then you put panel pins down the sides, etc., top and bottom, to hold it while the glue sets. Well, stupid me, I put one of the panel pins in here and it was far too near the glass, so when I went to bang it, what did it do? It cracked. So I had a great big piece down here that was broken off. I took it out and then I had a look at it and I was absolutely fuming. I was pulling my hair out and I said, what the hell am I going to do with that? I can't throw it away. Or I didn't want to throw it away. So then, et voila, the wee head was going. So I glued the broken part and fixed it back in. And I'll show you a wee bit closer in a minute. But obviously the crack was all the way down here. What I did was the broken part, I glued the back of it and pushed it back in and gently put a couple of panel pins down the side just to kind of hold it at the edges. But obviously you can see a crack down the middle. So then my head went whizzy whiz. I says, well, I obviously can't have that doing the shed up and then have that with a big crack down the side of the mirror. So what I did was get my acrylic paints that I've got and I opened them up and I says, I'm going to put a line down here as if it's the stalk of a flower. So here we go, guys, look. That's my mirror. That's where it was broken, that's where it was cracked. All the way down there was cracked to about there. And then the rest at the bottom, it actually came. So that's what I did with my paints. And instead of throwing out the glass that I've broke, I've made a wee feature at the corner and it's now some sort of rare flower. Right everybody, before I carry on and finish my little tour of the shed, I would like to mention Vivi, because Vivi, I was wondering at Christmas there when you were opening up all your wee Christmas presents, etc., that why I never got a mention because I'd sent you a gift. Well, here's your Christmas present, Vivi. 3 weeks ago it was delivered back, returned to sender. Now I'd posted that on the 10th of December to you, Vivi, and there's no explanation as to why it was sent back. But it was definitely your correct postal address that I sent it to, your PO box address. Absolutely no idea why it came back to me, Vivi, but I just thought I would pop this up just in case, because I had told you that I'd sent you something, just in case you thought I'd said it and hadn't bothered. So inside here, it's only a wee gift, but inside here there is some edibles, and they're more than likely at this point in time be out of date. So I'm very sorry about that, sweetheart. I didn't know anything about it either until it popped up 3 weeks ago, and with me not being on YouTube for a wee while, this is the first chance I've had to let you know. So there you are. Merry Christmas. It's come back to Clarice. Sorry, doll. Now I've gotten some beautiful fluffy fabric and I've managed to make, this is the French, this is actually their pillows, and I had 2 of them spare in the house. I bought this beautiful fabric and I have made a pillow or cushion cover out of the fabric. I have yet to finish the second one. So that is one of my beautiful fluffy cushions that's full of feathers, and the iPad's sitting on the other one as I've yet to get down to finishing this second one off. And that's the fabric that's here, and I've just cut it. Everything's been hand stitched and the top's been sealed with the metal poppers. So there we go, and it's very comfy, and I've actually had a couple of half hour siestas in here. I bought some fabric a few weeks ago and I have made the typical French style curtains for the front of the kitchen and under the bed or sofa, day bed, etc, etc. I've hand stitched the top and I've still to edge every one of them at one side, but I thought we'd bring them in at the minute and put them on to see how things were. Underneath, let me see, underneath there's my fire for the winter, all my water, etc, etc under there. This side here we have shelving, and I'm just going to add the shelving as and when I can pick up some bits and bobs, maybe some free wood down the town. Now these curtains are ready for coming back off again, and I'll get them up to the house and get them hand stitched to make the edging a lot nicer and neater. And I think it looks absolutely fan-dabby-dozy in here. This corner here is actually my little table. I've yet to get a chair, and the same as everything else. So we're going to have plenty of stuff. A couple of shelves just still to go up in here. That's my aloe vera plant that my son bought me for Mother's Day. So I'm actually going to be taking one or two of the leaves off and taking the gel off them, so that I'll get a wee jar of aloe vera gel in here in the shed. This over here is my blackboard. A little bit of MDF, and I've painted round the sides and the back to seal the wood. And then I have got some blackboard paint that I bought last year, and I've painted that, and I have got my chalk pens and my chalk. My friend managed to get us foam, so that saved me quite a bit of money, and it had to be sliced down the middle as it was really thick. It was too high. So that's been cut and it has been covered with fabric, and then on the top it has been done yet again with the same furry fabric that is on the cushions. Right, let's have a wee look outside. Alright, so I'll have a better look if I come over here. That's me outside the shed now. That's the water butts. That's my Orange Dream Acer that's in there, and lots of bits and bobs. My little garden before you enter Chez, Clarice. Just a few wee bits and bobs to finish off, and then that should be me done, I would think. The biggest job to come is finishing off this fluffy cushion cover and hand sewing the rest of the curtains, which does take a while. But what do you think, guys? Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it's as soft as a baby's bum, honestly. Amazing. Really chuffed with the way these have come off, and the coverings for the sofa bed, day bed, etc, etc. So there we go, that'll be me, and that'll be Hannibal. So that's it for today, guys. So until the next video, au revoir, toodle pip, and bye, bye bye.